gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Whew. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go. Woo! Yo, what in the world? What in the world? I cannot believe what I just witnessed. I can't believe it, y'all. I need my fan. I'm hot. Y'all should have seen. I had chills, y'all. I had chills. I cannot believe we just won that game. I can't believe it. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know where to start. Because I had a whole nother thing I was finna get on. I was finna talk, you know, talk that talk. Because I was just not expecting us to win that game. My bad, guys. You know, oh ye of little faith. That's my fault. Because I just was not expecting us to win that game. And I felt like Dallas controlled the game the whole time. I mean, my bad for not having the faith that I needed to have to think that we could overcome a double-digit deficit going into the fourth quarter against a Dallas team who is playing at a playoff level right now. My bad. My bad. That's my fault. That's my fault. Because I was finna talk about a whole different thing. And some of this stuff I am going to talk about. But at the end of the day, baby, it's dubs in the chat. We gonna take whatever dub we can get, man. We gonna take all the dubs we can get because better days are ahead for us. Y'all, this was not a good game for us at all. This was not a good game. Matter of fact, let's get into the statistics really fast because I'm still trying to figure out how we won this game. Okay, let's start here. Field goal percentage. We shot 44% from the field. They shot 49% from the field, okay? This is the discrepancy that I had, that I thought was very interesting, but we shot 6% from the field from 3-point, right? So 6% from 3 for the Atlanta Dream. Matter of fact, we didn't make our first 3 until Ryan Howard hit that 3 at the end of the game to help push, you know, towards this comeback. So yeah, 6%. I was actually doing research to see, has a team ever shot 0%? Because at one point I thought we was gonna shoot 0%. That's how bad we shot from the 3-point line. And so we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But they shot 26%. They didn't shoot that good either, but we shot 6%. That's crazy. Like, I think we literally made 1 3. I'll go back and check, but I think it was 1 3. Matter of fact, let me go look right now. Let me go look. Is it going to tell me 3-point per? Hold on. Let me see. What is this? 3 points made. Who's that? Okay. Dang, they didn't make that many threes either. They only made 4. Yeah, that's what I thought. We made 1 3-pointer, man. We were 1 for 16 from the 3-point line. That is unacceptable. That's terrible. Terrible. Awful. That is awful, man. That is, I don't know, guys. This is confusing me. I don't even understand how. I don't understand. But anyways, let's keep going. So we made 1 3. 1. Free throw percentage. We did shoot better from the free throw line than they did. We shot 76%. They shot 64%. Now let me go back and see how many free throws we actually made. I got to look into these statistics, man, because these numbers don't lie. They do not lie. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. Okay. So let's look at these numbers. Let me check out, now where are the free throws at? Free throws, let's see. Okay, free throws, here we go. Cool, so we was 19 out of 25. So, that's not terrible. We would like to be better, but that's not terrible. But we do need to get better. Shout out to Allisha Gray for making all of her free throws, 9 out of 9 for her. Angel Reese missed 2 free throws. Ryan Howard missed a free throw, and Jordin Canada missed a free throw. Brionna Jones missed a free throw. Borlace missed a free throw. So yeah, Allisha Gray was the only one who made all of her free throws tonight. So shout out to her. Let's keep going. As to the statistics go, let's see. Then we go to the assists. We had 22, they had 19, so we were really close there. Rebounds, we out-rebounded them 37-32. Steals, we had more steals than them. We had 11, they had 9. Blocks, we had 4, they had 5. Turnovers, they had 18, we had 16. So we've been really pretty even. Now this was the difference to me, where we had the advantage. We had 58 points in the paint. They had 40. So that's an 18-point swing right there. Right? And then, let me see. Then bench points. We had 21. They only had 1 bench point. So that was a difference. So the biggest differences that you can see in the game, 3-point percentage. Obviously, we both shot poorly from the field as far as 3-point percentage goes, but we shot way worse. We only made 1 3. They made 4. The advantages that we had was the points in the paint. 58 to their 40, and then bench points 21-1. So yeah, that was where we won the game right there. The bench and the paint points. That was it. That was literally it right there. Now let's get into the performances of our players. Do we start with the good, the bad, or the ugly? I don't know. I'm gonna start with the bad. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna go up to the good. And I'm not gonna stay on the bad too long, but I do have to acknowledge, man, Rhyne Howard struggled tonight. You know, until late in the game, where she did make a really big shot. So shout out to her. Shout out to Rhyne Howard. I know she had the assignment of guarding Paige Beckers, but sometimes I just feel like Rhyne Howard, she just be looking checked out of the game. And so I don't know what's going on with that, but she did make a big shot at the end of the game. I hope she gets it together for this stretch, you know what I mean? Because we're going to need her. You know what I mean? Like this last stretch of the season, we are going to need Rhyne Howard. She's an important part of this team, so I hope that she's able to just get out of whatever kind of slump that she's going through. And that's really all I have to say about that. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. She did have 3 steals to contribute to the game as well. So shout out to her for that. Jordin Canada, I know she wishes she could have this game back. Although she did have 8 assists, 6 rebounds. She had 3 points. And the points is not really the issue for me. You know, she didn't shoot that well from the field, 1 for 6. But I think the biggest issue for me with Jordin Canada was her turnover. She had 7. Right, and so she prides herself on not turning the ball over. She's had many games with very low turnovers, some games with no turnovers, and so I know she wishes she could have this game back. I'm hoping it was just a little rest from just the All-Star break, but yeah, she'll be better. I know she'll be better. And then Naz Hillman. Now this is the one that's really getting me. Naz Hillman, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, no steals. She shot the ball twice. We need more from Naz. You know what I mean? We need more. She's a starter. You know, it's actually amazing, man. 2 people off our bench actually gave us double-digit points. And I think that was a big difference. You know, you had Borlace coming in, giving us 10 points. Huge minutes for Borlace today. So shout out to her. And then huge minutes for Brionna Jones with 11 points, 7 boards, and she played 21 minutes, which is up from the 15-minute mark that she was initially playing when she got back. So shout out to Brionna Jones. Now let's get to the good. The stars of the game. Angel Reese. What more can I say? What more can I say? I mean, we as a team missed a lot of layups. Angel Reese, I know she wishes she could have had some of those shots back. But ultimately, man, Angel Reese, she's Angel Reese. You know what I mean? And she has continued to prove why, like, it was so necessary for her to be on this team, and why she deserves to be on this team, and why it was worth giving up those 2 first-round picks. Like, Angel Reese is her. You know what I mean? And I say this every video, but Angel Reese had 22 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 50% from the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? Angel Reese, man, double queen. Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, man, but I just love Angel Reese. And I love the way that she plays this game. I love her leadership ability, man. And I think ultimately when we think about leaders and we think about who is that vocal person on this team, we see it in the game. When Allisha Gray got frustrated at the end of the game, who was in her face telling her like, okay, let's go on to the next play. When Ryan Howard, I think when she got the 3, it was a play that she made. I think it was an and one. It was something that happened, and who was in her face cheering her on? You know, she's every one of her teammates' biggest cheerleader. So more than just the points, more than just the rebounds, more than just the assists, more than just the steals, more than just the blocks. Angel Reese, man, she is a difference maker as far as the energy that she brings to this team. And my challenge is for the rest of our teams to match her energy. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the rest of her team match her energy from the gate, from the jump. Not just in the fourth quarter. Granted, you know, I'll take the win, but I want to see the rest of the team start to match Angel Reese's energy, man. But shout out to her, man, because she is so important to the success of this team. And I'm just really happy. Man, I'm happy she's a dream. You know, I'm happy she's a dream, and I hope she stays here forever. I really do. That's just me. Moving on. Allisha Gray, man. Shout out to Allisha Gray. 25 points. You know what I'm saying? She was just focused on scoring. She didn't have any rebounds. She had 2 assists. She had a steal. So she was just getting her buckets. 8 for 13 from the field goal. And then what else? 9 for 9 from the free throw line. So 100% from the free throw line. So Allisha Gray continues to prove as well why she is an all-star. She continues to prove why she's one of the best guards in this league. And man, she stepped up when we needed her at the end of the game. And Allisha Gray came in the clutch with those free throws, and then came in. It looked like she took the shot a little bit too early, but we went back and defended on the other end, and we made sure that we won the game. She made that last shot, the game-winning shot, technically, right? And the game-winning free throw. So shout out to Allisha Gray. Now y'all already know what time it is. I gotta give the game ball out. I got to give the game ball out. And I'm giving it to 2 people because I think they're both deserving tonight. You know, one of them helped us get to the point, and the other one helped finish us off. Actually, they both helped us get to the point where we could make a push at the end. But then one of them helped finish us off. And we already know it's Angel Reese. Game ball to Angel Reese, and game ball to Allisha Gray. Shout out to Allisha Gray for making those free throws at the end of the game. Shout out to Allisha Gray for making that shot at the end of the game. Man, shout out to Angel Reese for the energy that she brings each and every night, man. I'm really seeing the consistency from Angel Reese every night. We're starting to see Allisha Gray pick her game up, man. 25 points. Yes. We love to see it, man. 100% from the free throw line. We love to see it. Angel Reese, 22 and 12. 4 assists, 4 steals. 4 steals. Man, you're 4 or you're 5, actually, in this case scenario, is leading the team in steals. That's special, man. That's special. That's special. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, shout out to our bench too. Brionna Jones. Shout out to Borlace. Let me see. Ocott didn't really play a lot tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we got to figure that out. But that's that on that, man. Shout out to the Dream for the win. Y'all, my heart's still pumping because that was a crazy game. Man, clearly in Atlanta, we like to, you know, they like to stress us out. That's just, I guess that's just something we got to expect. Even though I don't always want to be stressed out. But hey, like, I'm taking the dub every single time. But another thing I want to talk about real quick before I wrap up the video, the trade deadline is coming up, man. I think it is August 2nd or August 3rd. And so I want to know who you guys think we should get. After what I seen tonight, I want a sniper on the 3-point line. If we're not going to be playing Aaliyah Nye or whoever, who is the sniper? We need a 3-point sniper, man. We cannot be going 1 for 16 from the 3-point line. And I understand Allisha Gray can make threes. I understand Ryan Howard can make threes. I understand Nas Hillman can make threes. But we need a sniper. We need like a Bridget Carlton. I'm talking about somebody off the bench though. Not somebody who can, you know, not somebody that's starting. I'm talking about off the bench. We need somebody who can come in and give us instant offense from the 3-point line. Like, who can that be? And I know we got Pow Pow. Not saying we need to move Pow Pow or anything like that. I think she's gonna be out for a little minute, but man, we gotta get these threes to fall, bro. Like, we have got to figure that out. We got to figure out this 3-point situation. And honestly, like, throughout the season, we've been so up and down. We haven't been the best 3-point shooting team this year, and we've been able to win a lot of games. And I think ultimately, like, our defense and our paint presence and rebounding has really helped us. But I can imagine how much better we would be if we could start making some of those threes. And then two, just start moving the ball better. I don't think our ball movement was that great tonight. I was looking and I was just like, man, we got too many people standing around just, you know, and Ryan Howard playing hot potato with the ball. Like, girl, go and do something with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I want for her is to stop waiting until the fourth quarter, man. Start from the beginning and being aggressive. That's all I'm saying. Just start being aggressive from the top. You know what I mean? And, you know, I think that sets the tone. You know, that's the thing. Like, we need Ryan and Allisha and all of the people who start, Angel, Nas, like, we need them to set the tone at the beginning of the game. And that starts from being aggressive, getting into the paint. And clearly we did have a lot of paint points, so I'm not saying that we didn't. But, like, I think the ball movement could have been better. You know what I'm saying? I think we could have rotated the ball a little bit more. And got some cleaner looks. But ultimately, man, I want to know, like, do y'all think we need to get a sharp shooter? I think we need a sharp shooter. I really do. I've seen, like, you know, I've seen people talk about Kelsey Plum, but she's gonna want to start, and we don't have a space. You know what I mean? That would mean you would move Jordin to the bench. That's not happening. So no, Kelsey Plum, I don't think that's the person. But what about, I always forget how to say her name, but the girl from New York, what's her name? Hamilton? I don't know how to say her name, but something Hamilton. What about her? Or who else was man, I wish I could pull up the list. I might have to make another video about it, but I'm trying to think who else I saw. I mean, of course, I love Bree Hall, but they not, like, she's barely getting minutes over there. I wish they would free Bree Hall, because Bree Hall is a sniper. Aaliyah Nye can shoot. Who else, man? I'm trying to think who else I saw that was on that actual list to be traded. Man, Anissa Morrow. I'll take Anissa Morrow. You know what I'm saying? I know she's not a sniper shooter, but I'm just talking about as far as just some additions we can add to our team that'll help make our team better. Because ultimately, we want to be at our best when it's time for the playoffs. You know what I mean? So what pieces, I'm going to let y'all answer in the comments, what pieces do we need to add in order to be better? Just a better team. Shooters, post player, like, what do y'all think? 4s, 3s, 2s, 1? Like, who do we need to add in order to make our team better? And what do we need to do to just like, do y'all think it's just a slump, like there's just an off game, or like, is it worth mentioning that we need to bring somebody in to help us with our 3-point shooting? Because I think we've kind of struggled throughout the year. We've been up and down. But I don't know, like, I just feel like we're missing, like, our like 3-point sniper. Yeah, I feel like that's what we're missing. But like I said, we do got a couple that's on the bench. I don't know what Carl's plan is for Aaliyah Nye and Pow Pow, but those are some good shooters. So maybe we can find a way to just incorporate them in. But either way, we got to get our 3-point shooting has got to get better. I thought we were about to make history for the worst 3-point shooting in history of the Atlanta Dream tonight. Like, I really, really thought that. I thought, like, I didn't expect Ryan Howard to make that 3 at the end of the game. I was already getting my video ready. I was about to say, man, this was the worst 3-point shooting of all time. You know what I mean? I was ready to say that. And so it's just like, man, we got to get better from the 3-point line. I've seen enough. Because this is not the first time we just shot poor. Like, we just ain't consistently knocking that 3 ball down. And I'm not saying we need to live and die by it, because obviously we were getting points in the paint, which is the way we won this game, actually. But we got to still be able to hit 3s. 1 for 16 to me is inexcusable. That's nasty work. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get back in the lab. Everybody needs to shoot like 100 3s until the next game. And yeah, get on the free throw line, shoot them 3s. I think the paint situation is getting better with Bree Jones. Shout out to Bree Jones. You know what I mean? She's playing well since she's been back. And I'm expecting her to continue to get better. And I think that's all I got. So yeah, leave a comment below, man. Dubs in the chats. Where's my chain? Y'all already know. Dubs in the chat. I don't know when our next game is, but we're gonna be ready. I hope we're gonna be ready. We need to be ready. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave your comments below. Let me know what y'all think about this game. Let me know who y'all think we need to get, or if we need to get anybody. Whatever you say, you know, that's your opinion and I respect it. Just make sure y'all keep y'all's comments positive and respectful, or else I'm gonna delete them. All right, cool. Hope you guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.